What is up everyone, Maniac Unknown here. I'm really excited to bring you guys the first episode of Improve Your Skills. In this series I'm going to be giving you guys advice on how to become better overall Call of Duty players. I'm going to teach you guys the tricks and tips I've learned over the past 2 years of playing Call of Duty Online. But before I can get to those huge stuff, I'm going to have to go to options, because options, I see a lot of commentaries on YouTube and by really great players, but they never really consider even going to option, because you know it feels like it's common sense, but there's so many stuff that I actually learned from just tweaking around in options that changed my game style so much. So first off, controller vibration. You know, if it's enabled, it's gonna vibrate when you shoot someone, when you get shot, when you throw grenades, all this stuff. But when it's disabled, you know, no vibration. And a lot of people think, you know, enabled so cool, you can vibrate, it feels so realistic, all this stuff, and I approve it. But if you want to become really good, if you focus on KD, if you focus on, you know, doing good, if you're a competitive player as well, put this controller vibration on disabled. It's really gonna change your accuracy so much. You're gonna shoot so much more constant and accurate. It's really just, it's such a big change. Now, next on, button layout. There's two stuff mainly what I want to talk about: default and tactical. Default, as you can see, the melee is on the right stick and the crouch is on B, and on tactical, crouch is on right stick and melee is on B. It seems like it's not a big change, but when you're someone like who plays close quarter combat, like a shotgunner or a SMG, you know, someone who likes knife, default is your setting. You know, you can knife so quickly. You can, if you're busy reloading and a guy pops up, you can quickly knife him. And the crouch and prone is mostly for drop shotting in my opinion, and I'm gonna cover drop shotting in maybe the next video after this. But drop shotting, you know, it's also really important, but you can still drop shot with default. It's not impossible, it's just gonna take a little bit, like a millisecond almost longer, because you have to change your thumb from right stick to B. Well, except if you're playing claw, but not a lot of people play claw actually. Oh yeah, claw. I'm actually wondering if you guys want to see a video on how to play claw. You know, it's a bit of a change in your grip, so you hold the controller different. If you guys want to see how to play claw, I can maybe upload a video if you want. You know, leave a comment, you know, saying if you want to see how claw is played, or you're just interested to see how it is. Claw is just all claw really changes is you can, it's really mostly used by trick shotters. You know, people like FaZe, people like to trick shot. You know, you can do lots of button weapon switches and stuff. But the only bad thing about claw is you shoot you don't shoot that accurate constantly. It's screw it, I'm gonna show you guys video later. It's chilled. So okay, tactical, as you can see, crouch, melee. This tactical is usually used by people with assault rifles and snipers. You know, I love to use tactical because I'm a passive player. I'm not really one of those guys who run up and melee people, so I don't need it. I like to drop shot, you know, go prone around corners, all this stuff. But if I need to melee, you know, I can melee quick enough. It's not that hard. So all I can tell you guys from this, if you're CQB player, close quarter combat, go default. If you're a sniper or someone likes to drop shot, you know, not someone who is in people's face all the time, go tactical if you play passive. Okay, next on, look sensitivity. This is a huge game changer. So the thing about Black Ops 2 is they changed the sensitivity from 1 to 10, like in previous Call of Duties, to 1 to 14. So basically, when I started playing Call of Duty, I played on 10 because, you know, it looked so cool to turn so quickly. When you get stunned and find a kill gun just rips so much, it looks so awesome. But when I started playing competitive and I played on 10, I just failed so much sometimes. Like when I saw a guy in my peripheral vision on the side, like behind a box, just see his head, I could never shoot straight enough. I always shot above him and he kills me. Like it got me so frustrated. So I asked some of the South African pros, if you can call them, like the great South African players. I asked them, how do you shoot more accurate? And they just told me, you know, play on a low sensitivity. I usually play on, so, you know, they play on low sensitivities from 1 to around 5-6ish on Modern Warfare 3. So I tried it out. I played on 4. The first week or so was just it was horrible. I couldn't shoot anything. I turned so slow. It was just horrible. But as soon as I got used to it, I got so accurate in clan matches. I didn't miss shots at all. It was so accurate. And really, if you guys focus on KD, if you're not a sniper, now of course if you're a sniper you're gonna play on 14. Actually, when I'm a sniper I'm playing on 10. That's still shoot accurate. But the thing is, if you're a sniper, you know, you're probably gonna go 14. But if you're someone with a submachine gun or assault rifle, if you care about KD, I recommend, you know, it's not you have to start on 1, but a really easy way to determine your sensitivity from the beginning if you're quite new to changing it around. You know, start from 1, play like 5 games. If you feel like it's too slow, then, you know, crack it up a bit. If it's still too slow, you know, crack it up till you get to a point where it's too fast. You know, let's say you're playing on 8 and it's still too slow, you go to 9 and it still doesn't feel so fast. After 5 games your KD is dropping so madly and stuff. Go back down to 8 and just play on that sensitivity till you fail, I guess. Really, I usually play on 6. If you don't know, I'm a competitive assault rifle player. I play really passive, and to play 6 is so awesome. You can shoot head glitches so easily. People who, you know, head glitch behind barrels and concrete walls, I can get them so easily on 6. I can turn quick enough, I can shoot accurate. And I actually see lots of pro players with SMGs. They usually play on a low sensitivity. Like on Modern Warfare 3 they played from 1 to usually 4-3. Now that Black Ops 2 has this new sensitivity setting, I think it's going to be from maybe 3 to 5, 6, I don't know. So all I can say to you guys is, if you want to get your KD up in your sensitivities above 10, actually above 10 is too high, crack it up to maybe 2, 3 and just play like play with that sensitivity after like 5 or 6, 7 games. If it's too slow, go up a bit. It's gonna take a while to get used to the low sensitivity. Now it feels like you're not gonna hit anything, you turn too slow and everything, but you'll see when you play on a low sensitivity that turning will actually change your game style to become something better. If you're someone who likes to rush so much and turn so much and you play on low sensitivity, you'll see you play a bit more slow. You still rush and stuff, but you play you subconsciously thinking, hey, I need to make sure I position myself right. So you're gonna play, you actually play better if you play lower, you play smarter, because you know you have to compensate for that slow turning. So you're not gonna rush recklessly, you know, to a room till a guy shoots. You're gonna check your corners, all this stuff. Okay, so now I'm not really sure if this will have a change in this game, but colorblindness has actually had a difference on Modern Warfare 3. On Modern Warfare 3, if you play colorblind, you could see people's name tags before they were in your crosshairs, and if colorblind was off, you could see people's name tag and gamer tag if they're in your crosshairs. So in Modern Warfare 3, colorblind actually had a bit of an aim hack. You like the people's name popped up so quickly, and that I actually played on colorblind. You know, it was awesome. I'm not really sure if it's different in Black Ops 2, but no, you can try it if you feel like it's, you know, if it's better like this. You know, only difference I noticed so far, it's you know, colorblind just changes the green ally color to light blue and the red enemy color to light orange-ish, orange red, whatever. So audio settings, really, if you are someone who uses headsets, you know, headphones. Also, yes, there's a really nice tip. If you guys want to get better and you don't have the money to afford a Turtle Beach or, you know, all this expensive stuff, just try using, you know, like iPhone headphones or phone headphones, or like Skull Candies. I know Skull Candies are really cheap. It's awesome. In the first year I played competitive, I only played with Skull Candies. It's so awesome. Headsets are amazing. It's just such a big difference. But, you know, if you don't have the money, you're just trying stuff out, play with headphones. It's really awesome, especially those that doesn't cover your whole head. Like I think it's called earbuds. Just get an earbud. You know, if you're someone who plays in squad or you talk a lot on S&Ds, you know, put the headbud in one ear and the headset on the other and talk. You know, it's a really awesome combo. I played with it for almost a year in competitive. It's really awesome. But okay, so anyway, S&D. If you're S&D star and, you know, you use headphones a lot and stuff, all I can really say is just make sure music volume is maybe down or naught, sound effects volume is full, and presets on headphones. As you can read presets on headphones, make sure that boost for both low and high end. If you don't know what it means, all it means is for high ends like footsteps, reloads, all those fine sounds are gonna be louder, and those explosions, all those huge sounds, it's gonna be a bit lower, so you can hear more perfectly. So now, if you really rely on voice, just make sure sound effects, master, and I think voices. If you're a competitive player, voices is for. I'm playing on music, because I love music. Yes, I don't know, Black Ops 2 music is just awesome. Just listen to that. Okay, but okay. Anyway, so graphics settings. Last one, only I want to talk about its brightness is. It's not the same as in Modern Warfare 3. In Modern Warfare 3, if you put on brightness, that you see the top box, that not visible box, was as bright as easily visible. But in Black Ops 2 they cracked it down a bit. Not that only difference brightness really makes makes the map brighter. The dark shadows get lighter if it's higher. If you put the brightness really high, you can actually neutralize shadows. If you're playing against people who like to sit in shadows or like to camp, you keep getting killed by people sitting in shadows or in corners. I suggest putting brightness up so high as you can. You can really see people so much easier. It's not as overpowered in Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, my brightness was full. I always saw guys sit in a shadow. It was just so easy. But I'm just playing on this. It doesn't feel like there's a huge difference, but just experiment a bit. But yeah, I think that's actually all I can say about settings. These small stuff, it doesn't sound like it will have a huge change, but really just tweak around this stuff. Control the vibration, really important to disable it. You're going to shoot so much accurate. Button layout, as I said, default for CQB players, tactical for passive players. Look sensitivity, go around from 1 or 2 or 3 and just play like 5 games. If it's too slow, crack it up a bit. It's gonna take a while to get used to it, but it's gonna, yes, look sensitivity, guys. I can't stress how important this is. This will actually make you, this is actually the difference between a great and a noob player. It's really the difference. If you're high, you can turn so quickly. If you're a sniper, don't even bother about look sensitivity. Just play whatever you want. I don't really know about sniping. I just snipe on 10. That's all I know. So yeah, colorblind graphic. No. Yeah, I think that's all, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any ideas on what content we should bring on in the future, if you have like suggestions or a cool series you think will be awesome, leave a comment and we will check it out. Go check in the description box our Twitter pages over there. If you guys have Twitter, please go check us out. It will be so awesome if you guys can just check us out and just look at what we are offering. I think maybe next week or in 2 weeks, when I'm done with exam, I'm gonna be uploading the next Improve Your Skills video. Then myself and Augie 24/7, we're gonna go really in depth. We're gonna show you guys so many tricks. If you have a Simtex, you can do a little bit of a knife cancel trick. You can do a ladder climb trick. You can do so much stuff. I'm gonna teach you guys a lot next video. So please, guys, subscribe. Make sure to check this page, and peace.